Today we're checking out another small tablet, this time the iPlay 50 Mini by Alldocube. I want to thank them for sending this over to review on the channel. I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information. It's got an 8.4 inch IPS display with 1200 by 1920 resolution. It's got a Unisoc T606 processor, has 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage, also takes a micro SD card, has a 5 megapixel camera on the front, 5 megapixel on the back, and a 4000 milliamp hour battery. Also has a SIM card slot, so you can use a 4G network in some countries. Comes with Android 13. It's got dual band Wi-Fi, so you've got 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Also has GPS. Also has your SIM card or micro SD card tray removal tool, USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Okay, so the tablet itself actually feels like a good size, fits in one hand, very boxy design to it. A little bit different here how the charging port is at the top, next to your front facing camera. SIM card and micro SD card tray there on the left, headphone jack there on the corner, power and volume buttons there on the right hand side. Rear facing camera up there in the corner on the back. Looks like just one speaker there on the side or the bottom of the tablet. Fairly small bezels on the sides, a little bit bigger on the top and bottom. I gotta say the screen on here actually looks better than I was expecting. Pretty cool wallpaper as well. You'll notice there's no app tray by default. They just keep everything on the home screen, but you can go into home settings and switch it to app drawer if you prefer that. Left of the home screen, you got the Google Discover newsfeed. Everything's very stock looking. There's not a lot of extra apps on here, mostly the ones from Google. Up in the notification shade, most of your typical stuff like internet, Bluetooth, do not disturb, auto rotate, battery saver, airplane mode, nightlight, scan QR code, screen record, nearby share, 3-finger screenshot. And then you've got a lot of other stuff that you can add like hotspot, dark theme, alarm, location, bedtime mode, extra dim, calculator, and so on. Looks like it did have a software update, so I went ahead and installed that. Build quality on this actually feels a little bit better than I expected as well. Now they're saying Widevine L1, not sure if this is region specific, but here in the United States, this is only Widevine L3, so you'll get SD maximum playback resolution on apps like Netflix. And then in the YouTube app, it goes up to 1080p resolution. Now the performance on here isn't going to be the best out there. You'll see a little bit of stuttering there on Asphalt 9 at the beginning of the race anyways. It seemed to smooth out as the game went on, but you'll be able to play Asphalt 9 PUBG Mobile without any problems, and it doesn't seem to overheat or anything like that. Just keep in mind, this is more entry-level performance, not really considered a gaming tablet. As you can see by the Geekbench scores, fairly similar to other tablets from Lenovo and Samsung. I also ran my typical battery drain test. Surprisingly, this only lasted about 4 hours, which is lower than most of the tablets I've tested. So yeah, not the best battery life on here. Just keep in mind, that's at 100% screen brightness at more extreme usage. You could probably get about 8 hours with mixed usage, and if you turn the screen brightness down. Unfortunately, with this only having one speaker on the side, not going to be the loudest out there. In fact, it's not really that loud at all compared to a lot of other tablets I've tested. Here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. Pretty simple photo app. You've got panorama, pro, capture, video, slow motion. Then you've got time lapse, audio note, QR code, and night once you go into more. It goes up to 1080p, 30 frames per second for video recording. It's got decent shutter speed on here, but sort of what you would expect on a cheaper tablet like this. Here's just a few samples of photo and video, just to give you an idea of what to expect from the cameras on here. So hopefully this video gave you a little closer look at the iPlay 50 Mini by Alldocube. I feel it's sort of what you would expect at this price range. Screen could be a tad brighter in my opinion, and performance is a little lower than I would like to see, but should be fine for watching YouTube videos, TV shows, those kind of things. But then I also noticed they have a Pro version of this tablet, which looks pretty interesting. So we'll see if they send that one over to check out on the channel as well. I'm currently working on a lot of other videos for tablets, phones, and other tech. So if you're interested, you'll definitely want to look out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.